Hi friends, Michelle here with Epicurean Delights, and today I'm going to show you how to make my delicious blueberry oat bran muffins. They're so good and you'll never believe what the secret ingredient is. So muffins are a regular thing here at my house. My family loves them. My mom makes them all the time, and we came up with sort of a base recipe that you can pretty much put anything in. And I'm actually using 2 cups of Kodiak buttermilk pancake mix. Yep, that's right. You heard me. Pancake mix. That's my secret ingredient. And to that, I'm actually going to add 1 cup of Bob's All Bran flakes. So this is a nice high fiber muffin, and it's high in protein as well because of the pancake mix. So I'm just going to stir that all together. And to that, I'm going to actually add some brown sugar. So this is a half a cup of brown sugar packed. And that just gives it a little bit of sweetness. And you want to incorporate that with your buttermilk pancake mix and your all bran flakes. If you don't have all bran flakes available, you could use like an all bran cereal. That works as well. So to this, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and I'm going to mix that in. So these are all of my dry ingredients. And then to this, actually in a separate bowl, I'm going to add my eggs, and then I'm going to add a cup of milk. You could also use yogurt if you wanted to use something different. So I've got 2 eggs and a cup of milk. I'm going to whisk this together, and this is going to be my wet ingredients. So again, if you wanted to jazz this up a little bit, you could use like a Greek yogurt. I've done that before when I've made an orange version of this. I've used Greek yogurt, and that works really well. So I'm just going to start incorporating part of that wet ingredients in, and then I'll add the rest of my milk. This recipe, like I said, is super versatile. So today we're making the blueberry version, but you could also take a little bit of crystallized ginger and chop that up and add that in with your blueberries, or you could substitute cranberries for the blueberries along with the crystallized ginger. I'll play around with it. I also do cinnamon and apples. That's another variation. Super versatile. Just, mix it up. Add whatever you want in. I've done mangoes, dried mangoes before. So the next thing that I'm going to do is add my blueberries. So these are fresh blueberries. I have about a half of a container of blueberries. You could alternatively freeze them. My mom likes to freeze them. I just never think to do that, so I just gently fold my blueberries in. If you don't have fresh blueberries available to you, another method that I've done is I've used the freeze-dried blueberries from Trader Joe's, and those work really well too because the steam and the muffins reconstitute the blueberries, so you get a nice plump delicious blueberry. You do have to be a little bit careful because they are freeze-dried, but again, you have to be careful with the real thing too. So I'm just going to fold those in, and then I can start to get them into my muffin tin. So I am using a little bit of cooking spray so they don't stick. You could use butter if you don't want to use cooking spray. And then I'm just using a cookie scooper, and this works really well for me. It ensures that my muffins are all the same size. You could absolutely line your pan with cupcake wrappers if you want to do it that way. Absolutely. I go both ways. So do what works for you. I'm just going to fill these all up, and then I'm going to pop them in the oven at 350 degrees and cook them until a toothpick comes out clean. My muffins are done cooking. They smell delicious. They look perfect. I'm so excited. I can't wait to eat one. I'm going to let them cool down a little bit before I handle them. Obviously, you could absolutely devour them now, or if you want to save some for later, I would recommend letting them cool all the way down before you put them in Ziplocs and freeze them. They do freeze beautifully. I like to freeze them without cupcake wrappers because I find that the cupcake wrappers can be hard to get off after you've frozen them. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm going to eat my muffin now. Until next time, make it sweet or savory, but always delicious.